We are going to solve the 8th problem in the 6th chapter. Here you are asked to prove that concave lens, which lens? Concave lens can only form a virtual erect and diminished image. You are asked to prove that concave lens can alone form virtual erect and diminished image. For that you have to draw the ray diagram. I will teach you how to draw the ray diagram. You follow me. If such question is asked in 2 mark or in 3 mark, draw the ray diagram. First you have to draw the principal axis. Draw the principal axis. After that you draw the concave lens. You know how to draw the concave lens. So this is the structure of the concave lens. Okay. So after drawing the concave lens, you put a marking here. This is called O. This one can be taken as optic center. See here we have to mark the focal length. So clear, principal focus on the principal axis on either side. So this is the principal focus of the concave lens. You can place the object anywhere in front of the lens. Anywhere means in between O and F, or anywhere else you can place. Now I am placing the object here. Are you clear? I am placing the object here. That object can be named as, what is this? AB. This is named as AB. Are you clear? The name of the object is named as AB. Now we have to draw the ray diagram. How to draw the ray diagram? One ray to be drawn right from the head of the object. Okay. Now we have to place a scale like this. The scale, it has to coincide with this principal focus and the ray, end of the ray. Are you clear? So now we are going to draw the deviated ray. As soon as the ray incident on the surface of the lens, what will happen? Due to refraction, the ray gets refracted and finally it gets deviated. Are you clear? Diverged. But it appears to come from this principal focus as per the rule. So I am drawing the deviated ray. So it appears to come from where? It appears to come from this principal focus. Actually it is not coming from principal focus. The ray, it comes from here, later it diverges, but it appears to come from F. Now we have to draw one more ray from the same head of the object. Now it is passing through the optic center. Without any deviation the ray will travel. Are you clear? Now 2 rays, clear, the ray number 1 that deviates like this, ray number 2, it travels through the optic center without any deviation, it travels. Here one intersecting point is there, make a note. Here one intersecting point is there. In that point we have to mark the image. We have to mark the image. How to mark the image? Look at that. Here we have to draw the image by dotted line. Okay. Now we have to mark the image by the dotted line. Why dotted line image must be drawn? Because that object is virtual. Are you clear? That image is virtual. The image is virtual. This is a real object. This is the image. That image is virtual one. That's why the image must be drawn and it should be represented by a dotted line. Now we can say from the ray diagram we are able to describe the nature of the image. How the image is, tell me. The first thing is, when compared to the object, the nature of the image is small. Therefore we can say that the image is diminished. Are you clear? The image, the nature of the image is diminished. First description is written. The next one is, we are not able to catch the image on the screen. That's why the nature of the image is said as virtual. Virtual image is created. That's why it is represented by a dotted line. The third one is, the image is drawn just above the principal axis. It is drawn just above the principal axis means how the image is. It is erect in nature. So such kind of image is produced by which lens? This is nothing but concave lens. So this proof, clear, that could be given in terms of mathematical formula or with the help of ray diagram. Here we have shown the proof with the help of ray diagram. If any other requirement is there beyond that, later I will tell you. Okay.